Hello, class. I wanted to go over just a little quick talk about mean, median, and mode. So let's go back to the first slide and talk about our mean. So when we're dealing with the mean, we've done some of this in Excel. So we're going to be using the average function equals average, and then all of your values as you go through there. But for this one, we're just sort of looking at a list of data points and trying to figure out what should we use? Should we use the mean, median, and mode? So I just wanted to give you an example of both or all three. So for picking which one to use, the mean is one you want to stay away from if you notice that in your set of numbers that there may be an outlier, or two outliers. So these are numbers that are going to be really different, either smaller or larger than what you're working with already. So here we have 40. You can see that they're in order and they go to 55. There's not a lot of gaps that we're working with here. Say if there was a number like 90, also part of our list. So that would cause some concern that we may want to stay away from the mean on this because it has that outlier of 90, or a really small number. Maybe it had a number like 2. Then you would want to, think about not using the mean on this instance. But since these are all bunched together, there aren't any outliers, the mean is the best option to work with this one out of the three that we're dealing with here. So again, just look at your data set, make sure they're sort of in together, and then that's what you want to use for the mean. Okay. The median, this is going to be the middle of the data. So if you are doing this by hand, you would want them in order, and then you're going to find the middle number that works with. So if these are in order, you can go ahead and cross off each on their way down, and whatever you're left with in the middle is your median. If there's 2 left, then you add them, divide by 2. So with the median, this is less affected by outliers. So you can see if we look at our list here, starts at 127, works its way up, and these all these numbers are pretty close together, this group here. But if you notice, your last number is 192, so that's sitting out as an outlier there. So this would tell you, and maybe veer away from the mean on this one and go with the median. Okay. So this would be an example of median because we have this value that's sort of sitting outlier from our regular one. And the last one is the mode. And this is usually when you're looking for something where you're looking for the most often. So it will usually state that that's what you're looking for. And notice this one doesn't even have a data set with it. It's just telling us that we're looking for the most often. So that's your key word to sort of give you that idea that you're finding the mode. So remember, you just look at the list, whatever number happens the most or numbers that happens the most often is your mode. So just a quick little talk on mean, median, and mode, not to get too deep into them, but just to sort of give you an idea of when to use each. All right, I hope that was helpful.